Right, as soon as you start off, grab all your men and take them left. And if I sound bored, it's because I am. This mission is called The Long March, and it's long and boring. It's one of those ones you can skip if you've done it once. Literally no one will care if you do, because the fun levels don't even start till the next one. So attack all the centaurs around here, and use your healing wards when appropriate. If only one person is low on health, then just take that one person out of the battle. More often than not, the centaurs will try and mass attack your spearmen, which is really annoying, so just try and keep them in the back. So for now, forget everything that's not on the main path, and just take your guys right here and encounter the incoming centaurs and head towards the first oasis. You should be able to keep everyone alive if you just go straight for the first healing fountain and just ignore everything that's not on the main path. If Ken and his bloody Kodos aren't going fast enough, then just go forward. Eventually they will start moving, and they will move faster the further ahead you are. And the further ahead you are, the less attacks they'll get from behind them. Once you do reach the fountain, heal up, and then just continue, ignoring the Kodos that get in your way as soon as you've healed. You'll be given 3 more grunts, which are good. Take them with your main party, and then just go forward. You might notice that the centaurs also like to come out of these little holes. Basically, whichever one you're closest to is the one they'll come out of. Which means, yes, there is an unlimited amount of enemies on this map. Once you're about to come round this next bend to head north, you can start encountering some higher level centaurs. Throw a healing ward down just to keep your men's health up. A good thing to do when you get to this point in the level is start summoning your feral spirits and sending them ahead of the group. That way they'll take the brunt of any incoming forces. Watch out for centaur sorcerers too, because they just love to bloodlust their friends. And once you reach this lovely goblin merchant, you'll be given 3 raiders, which can be used to ensnare any flying units that you may come across. So heal up and get ready to go. Utilize the goblin merchant to all it's worth, and remember your healing wards and healing scrolls can affect the tauren. If they don't get healed, then they will be killed, because their fortified armor is very weak against the centaur archers. When you come across the harpies, you don't have to fight them, but you might as well, because I don't know what it is. When they see you, or when one of your units sees them, they just tend to get involved in the fight. So with a bit of micromanagement, you can keep all your men alive without any problem. So just kill them if you want, or don't. Remember, ensnare is good for getting rid of, bring them down to the ground. The big one does drop a totem of might, which is not really good for anything except selling at this point. So just sell it. Go and get some healing scrolls if you need them. And just north of the Harpy Nest is the second health fountain. And as soon as you reach that, you'll be given 3 Warsong catapults, which are pretty much required for the next part of the mission. Head east a bit, and once you've reached this point, you'll be given a path north to take. There are a bunch of watchtowers, which are actually orcish, but are owned by the centaurs. Just destroy the watchtowers from a distance, and don't get your catapults killed. There are a lot of them here, so just stay on the main path, and don't let any of your catapults on men get killed. So just keep heading around with your catapults, and if you get attacked, I think they're all archers, so just use your catapults to kill them. And this point is probably the best point in the level to go back and collect anything you wanted to go collect. Just take us all to the next oasis, and eventually they'll finally catch up, and you'll have completed this bastard mission. Thanks for watching. One last tip, if your Kodos keep getting ambushed from behind, take 3 or 4 grunts and just make them follow the very last Kodos. That way, if any archers come up from behind, the grunts will intercept them. As I said, there's a lot of things you can find off the main path. Just after the first real bend, you can find this little archway. If you go through the archway, you can find some higher leveled centaurs. One of them's a sorcerer. You can pick up a few good items here, such as a potion of mana and a scroll of healing. Also, just north of the first healing fountain, there's a Murloc camp, and you can pick up a potion of mana if you destroy that hut there. You'll probably notice this archway anyway, because there'll be 3 centaurs outside. If you go through it, there's some higher level 4, level 5s in there, including a sorcerer. If you kill them, you can get some more items too, and there's an item in that middle house. You can get a scroll of healing from the house and a greater potion of mana from the sorcerer. Just east of the goblin merchant, there's also a bunch of thunder lizards. They use purge, so using feral spirits on them isn't that useful. Though if you kill them, one of them does drop us claws of attack +3. Just north of the goblin merchant, there's a harpy nest which you can destroy to get a mantle of intelligence +3. And just after the first few watchtowers, you can find a path that heads right round. If you take it, you can find another champion. He has Thorns Aura, Bash, things like that. And of course he's supported by 2 level 5 sorcerers. He's got Uncover Regeneration, so you'll have to kill him twice. But he does drop a Pendant of Energy, so pick that up. And also there's a Tome of Agility in that hut right there. And that's pretty much all I've got to show you.